If you're watching this, you are either the high desire partner in your relationship and you're tired of being rejected by your partner for sex or affection. You don't know what's going on. You don't quite know what happened. You used to have sex before, but now you don't. And you can't really explain it. There's an incomprehension to the situation. You've tried different things. You've tried making romantic dinners. You tried to seduce your partner. But for some reason, it just doesn't work. Or maybe the quality of sex, you feel that your partner isn't as participatory as they used to be. Or maybe you're the partner with a low desire partner and you're tired of your partner pressuring you to have sex. Or you're wondering, why don't I have the desire anymore? I used to have it. I used to have more sexual desire than my partner. And for some reason, now I don't have it anymore. What happened? Is this constantly creating maybe conflicts or tension between the two of you? Or maybe it's just an elephant in the room. Maybe you guys are constantly bickering about different things about your relationship and about sex and the lack of, or the decrease of sexual intimacy that you've been having. And because of all the tension, because of all the infighting, you're just not having the sex that maybe you wish you were having because you can't be turned on in that situation. And this is why I created the Revive Your Sexual Desire program. My name is Frank, and I'm a sexologist and psychotherapist for at least a decade. I've been doing couples therapy, and I've been looking and helping people delve into their sexuality and really understanding what went wrong and how I can help them. And what we've realized is that this part of your relationship where you have a different level of sexual desire, or maybe both of you don't have desire or a lot of it, is absolutely normal. And not only is it normal, you actually want this to happen to your relationship. Now, this might seem surprising. Why would I want to have less sex and less intimacy in my relationship? Because one, it's inevitable, as I said before, but also because it's a wake-up call to work on the things that aren't working in your sexual relationship and in your couple. And this kind of like warning about what needs to be worked on is kind of like going through a roller coaster. At the beginning of a relationship, you're kind of on a high, and then you go down. And then you have that like decrease in sexual pleasure, sexual satisfaction, and sexual desire. But the momentum you get from going down is also the possibility of going higher up. And this is exactly what the program tries to bring you to. So if you're trying to get out of this situation, you're trying to increase the sexual satisfaction you have more pleasure, have more intimacy, have more connection with your partner, this is the program for you. Now, if you're interested and I've piqued your interest, check out the webinar. It's a 1-hour presentation of what I'm talking about, but in more depth. And then if you're even more interested, then you can purchase the program and get into increasing your sexual desire and increasing the sexual intimacy, stop the bickering in your relationship and the tension that you can have, and find new ways of connecting. So there are 3 parts to the program. The first one is just understanding how sexual desire works in a long-term relationship. The second part is in 2 parts. So the first part is what in your relationship is potentially creating turnoffs and sexual desire decrease. The second part is what is creating your sexual life and your sexual interactions less sexual desire, less sexual pleasure, and less sexual satisfaction, which leads to less sexual desire, obviously. And the third part is how can we actually create a collaborative alliance, have more intimacy, and I'm going to show you different ways and different activities to do to reach your full potential when it comes to your sex life with your spouse.